First thing first, we're doing this in one morning. Why? Because we're busy people, we just don't have a lot of time to waste. Second of all, we are almost remodeling the entire kitchen, dining, and living room area of this apartment with almost nothing. Just by reorganizing what we already have, adding some new things here and there, nothing too crazy, and just putting a little bit of planning to the space. So let me show you how I do it. What I have in mind is that I don't think the living room should be in that area and the dining table here. So I'm going to try to reorganize everything. I wanted to show you something here first. These books, they're way too big for this table, and I don't think it does anything to the decor. And also these decor pieces are actually really nice, but at the same time, they're really tall for the table. This doesn't work. It's almost the same height as the table. I think this looks pretty good. I was debating if I should put the sofa there or there, and I would try both just to make sure I'm taking the right decision. I can always just reorganize everything, but that's how I'm gonna leave it. And then I feel that the dining table, it looks nice there, but at the same time, I don't like how that one looks. And I feel we need more light in that space, which we are going to fix. I wanted to get rid of the rug, but then I need separation between those two. So the only issue is that the rug, it's kind of like too small and too red for the space, but I'm going to try to use it and see if I can make it work. I don't want to get rid of everything and change the entire space. I just want to make the best out of the space that we already have. I think I can actually use one of the fake plants, which I didn't want, but I don't want to just buy and buy and buy a lot of stuff. I will try to incorporate it and see if that works. I would love a beige rug, but then this place already had the reddish rug. So I'm gonna try to use that and see how it looks. Something really important is that I need the rug to go underneath the sofa, at least a little bit, because this way it doesn't look part of a group. It looks like two different pieces, but if you put it underneath the sofa, now it looks like a group. So I changed it again because there are just two of us here. So I don't think we need 4 chairs in the dining table. So I think I can do something. I'm liking this one way more. Yeah, I feel that actually it looks pretty good. But because it's just 2 of us, then we don't need 4 chairs all the time. I bought all of these plants. I knew we didn't want square pots. We wanted something more round, but we couldn't find the big brown ones. But we found these round ones that are so beautiful, and for the longest time I wanted to have these plants. Oh my god, look at them. I'm going to show you what we are going to do with this tray later. Then we got those 2. So our plan is to paint everything. So to paint all the pots. So we want something to match this stone over here, which is concrete. It's gonna go really well with the apartment. I want to see if I should put the plants here or the plants over here. Not really sure. I'm a little bit stuck here. So I think I'm just going to leave it here for now. And then I'm going to try to do the other stuff to see if I can figure it out. Because I feel this wall has a lot of potential, even more than that one. I feel that we can really use a mirror here. That's going to make the space look way bigger. Yeah. I'm going to show you how the apartment is looking before we even add some stuff. Well, we add the plant, that's the only thing. So I'm going to show you. Something that I really like about what the apartment already had is that because we have a long space, these kind of tables, they work really well because if we had like a big chunky table here, it would make this space feel way, way, way smaller. So the fact that we can spread a little bit the coffee table as much as we want. If the rock was way bigger, the space would look like enormous. But this is not what we have, so it's okay. The fact that we at least have the proper coffee table for this space, it gives me peace of mind. I'm going to focus now on the kitchen countertop. When you enter the apartment, you can see a huge countertop, but then you don't have any space to leave your keys or like to have like a tray this big. So I don't know if you can see it. Is this big. I wanted to kind of have like a separation, at least something that is useful so we don't need another console here to leave everything. I realized just with small tweaks, we can just make it work. So I got this idea. It's gonna separate a little bit, like some of the huge counter space that we don't need that much counter space. Like a tray, I can put a little bit of decoration there. Another thing that I wanted to show you is that I got this for the dining table. It's like an orange like this. I'm just going to show it to you later. I got these things. What I'm going to do is just to glue them together, and for sure it's going to look way better than the red thing there. Do you see this soap on top of the countertop? The problem with that, it looks cheap. It doesn't matter how expensive your dish soap is, but if you change the dispenser, it's gonna look way nicer. Someone has just arrived. This is what we needed to bring more light to the space. I don't think there are never too many lamps, but I'm not gonna get crazy with lamps. I don't want to look at the instructions. But how does this? Right. This is it. Now the space feels extremely cozy. I really want to be in the space, which is the most important thing. I want to spend time in the living room area because it's now so bright, so I can just lay down here and read or do whatever. Also, the dining table, that's a good size. There was no need for 4 chairs. That's why 2 chairs was more than enough for the both of us. The kitchen looks so much better now. Everything just looks so much better now. And I'm really, really happy with the outcome. And then I hope you like it as well. See you next time.